This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed on CLNS. Today is Tuesday, September 12th, 2017. This is Mike Walsh reporting for CLNS, the leading online provider of audio-visual coverage for the Boston Celtics. The youth of Gardner, Mass. had a big day Monday with the unveiling of a gymnasium makeover, in part by Celtics legend Dana Barros, mascot Lucky the Leprechaun, and the folks over at Boston Scientific. As part of the Fit for a Cause challenge, the Celtics and Boston Scientific presented the Waterford Street School in Gardner with a new hardwood playing surface, repaired bleachers, 6 new basketball hoops, and additional equipment for the kids to use year-round. The court was presented by Boston Scientific Senior VP of Corporate Marketing and Market Access, Mary Beth Moynihan, on behalf of the company's own challenge winner, J.R. LaPointe, a Gardner native. The community children participated in some fitness activities before having a Q&A with Barros and the VIPs, while the event was highlighted by a dunk show by Lucky. Per Gardner Mayor Mark P. Hawk, quote, "I never dreamed that we would be working with Boston Scientific and the Boston Celtics on such a fantastic project. This project will benefit not only the Waterford Street School children, but the entire community, as this is one of the most widely used gymnasiums in the city," end quote. While Paul Pierce appeared to be calling for a truce between the KG-era Celtics and former teammate Ray Allen Sunday, as relayed on the Celtics newsfeed by Corey Prescott, Allen continued stirring old wounds on Monday. In an interview at the same celebrity game in Shanghai that spawned Pierce's social media post, Allen claimed leaving the Celtics for the Heat was one of the toughest things he had to do, but didn't think at the time that he had any choice. Allen told Lisa Hugh of Tencent Media, quote, "When I realized they weren't doing me any favors as far as keeping me or giving me any protections or guarantees going forward, we knew it was time for us to move on. When a team feels like you can't help them win anymore, they trade you. They think they can leverage you. When teams do it, everyone says it's a business. When I did it, I was disloyal and a traitor," end quote. Allen himself doesn't harbor any bad feelings about the situation, saying he left as a free agent after winning a lot with the Celtics. However, at least for now, this 10-year-old story just won't seem to go away. Fantasy football fans, football is back, and that means FanDuel is back as well. FanDuel is fantasy football for everyday fans with new contests starting every week. We're week 2 now, so if you've got a busted-up season already, you can sign up today. Go to FanDuel.com, click the Join Now button, and use our code CelticsBeat. Over 2.5 million players have won cash prizes playing fantasy sports on FanDuel. The Celtics Newsfeed Listener League has begun with the first week of the NFL season. You can join now by going to FanDuel.com/CeltsRoundtable and start competing against us. Try FanDuel for free with no deposit required. Visit FanDuel.com, claim your free contest, and play for a share of $10,000. Just sign up using the promo code CelticsBeat. That's FanDuel.com, promo code CelticsBeat. Void where prohibited. As teams finalize their roster about 5 weeks out from the start of the regular season, 2 more former Celtics have inked deals. Reserve big man Tyler Zeller will be heading to the Brooklyn Nets on a 2-year deal, per Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN. After 3 years with the Celtics, he'll try and make sure the pick Boston sent to Brooklyn in the Kyrie Irving trade is as palatable to swallow as possible. Late Monday evening, ESPN's Brian Windhorst reported that defensive specialist Tony Allen is heading to New Orleans. An NBA champion with the Celtics in 2008, Allen spent 6 years in Boston before submitting 7 years of service to the Memphis Grizzlies. The 35-year-old veteran has played in 120 playoff games and should present the Pelicans with some much-needed leadership and pedigree. The 35-year-old veteran has played in 120 playoff games and should present the Pelicans with some much-needed leadership and pedigree. His deal is a reported 1 year at $2.3 million. The Celtics still have just 14 guaranteed NBA contracts for the upcoming season, leaving 1 roster spot up for grabs before training camp. There are a bunch of names still on the free agent market, including Thomas Robinson, who was in some Celtics rumors recently, as well as big man Andrew Bogut, who's recovering from a leg injury, and Deron Williams, who backed up new Celtic Kyrie Irving in Cleveland last season. As we ourselves gear up for the 2017-18 NBA season, the Celtics newsfeed is looking for new contributors to join our team. If you're interested in joining the rapidly expanding CLNS Media Network, contact me at CLNS_Walsh on Twitter, and we'll get you started on some sample content. Until next time, guys, follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media and subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Media Network's mobile podcast app. This has been Mike Walsh for Celtics Newsfeed.